Okay, so everyone's going to get a plain sheet of paper here to start. And I want you guys to fold it in half. Okay, fold it in half this way. All right. And then I want you guys to stay with me. Stay with me. Actually, let's keep it this way. And then fold it in half this way. Okay, you're still with me? All right. Every time I do this in class, I'll be like, what'd you do? I'm like, not magic, guys. I folded it in half once this way, once this way. All right, this is the crazy one. Are you ready for the craziness? You're going to fold it in half one more time, like this, okay? All right. The reason for doing this, you're folding this paper and you are turning this piece of paper and you are not throwing this away. I know a lot of times we've thrown our work away. You will not. You will get an extra point on your quiz, an extra point, an extra credit point. The quiz is out of 10 questions. You're going to get an extra one if you do this properly. Name. Class period. Okay? And eventually, I would love to give you your score. Okay? So we'll figure out the exact way we're going to do this, but we want to collect this at the end of class and then eventually want to give this back to you with your score. I would hope that a lot of you guys listen carefully. It's on Illuminate. You're going to be doing the lockdown browser. But when you finish the quiz, you can go into the Hillview page, click Illuminate, and you can sign in with Google, and you can check your grade through the portal. I need you guys to know that. So let me just show you. If I was to do that, if I was to go to the Chromebook startup page, go to Hillview. This is when you're done with your quiz. When you're done with your quiz, you click here, the Illuminate. Did you guys see where I clicked? The second one here. You click there, and then sign in with Google. Best button in the world. Once you do that, it's going to take you into the whole Illuminate portal. You can go ahead and look at assessments on the left. Go to the portal and look at the left side. It shows assessments, and you can check out what you have there. Okay? So let's get back to business here. This is going to be your work. If you can, go ahead, draw your lines to separate your work. All right? There's 10 questions. All right, there's 10 questions. So how many boxes do you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then on the back side, I want you to do the same thing. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so watch how I'm going to do this. All right, you ready? I want you to do it this way. And actually, we're going to do some review problems. So let's go ahead and put number 1 here, number 2 here, 1 and 2. On the top here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For some of you that write like you're in second grade, no, this is a space for your work. All right, this is the space. Some of you guys write so crazy large. All right, now let's take a second and just look at this quiz. Let's take a peek at this thing. So I love to show it to you so you can get an idea of what's going on. I'm going to go ahead and preview assessment. And we're a little zoomed in. Hold on. I hit begin test. And again, it looks like this. You've seen this before. Sorry, I got to move some of these things around. And if you want, you can control plus or minus in this area, but you don't really need to do that. You can see it pretty clearly. The first equation is just solving. The first problem is just solving the equation, okay? Second one's a system with a y equals. So why don't we do this one? This one we're good with. I don't think we need to go over this one. Let's just do one of these real quick, okay? Does that sound good? Look at what it looks like. All right, so then let's go ahead and practice and do this one here. Y equals 2x plus 1, okay? 3x plus 2y equals 16. I think that'll work, yeah. I make these up in my head sometimes, and I'm off sometimes. So we're going to do this one as a practice. Why don't you push pause and go ahead and try to do it on your own if you can? All right, cool. Let's see how we did. So we're going to plug this in right here. Excuse me, I got something in my throat there. Plus 2. Remember, this all went here because this is y, right? All of this equals y. So then I rewrote the equation. I'm going to go ahead and jump. 4x plus 2 equals 16. 4x and 3x is 7x plus 2 equals 16. Then go ahead and move it over. 7x equals 14. Divide 7. X equals 2. If x equals 2, plug it back in, all right? Then you're going to have 2 times 2, right? 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. Okay. X equals 2, y equals 5. Awesome. That shouldn't be an issue. Let's take another look at this test. All right. What about, that's the same kind of problem. What about this kind of guy? All right. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and get back to this guy. What if I did one like that? So that one's going to be like a y equals 4x plus 5, y equals 2x plus 9. Remember, they both equal y, but you don't have to use them both. You can just use the top one. And where are you going to plug that in? Where you see the y, okay? So right here, where you see this area here. So plug that in. You're going to get 4x plus 5 equals 2x plus 9. I just brought the 2x plus 9 down, and instead of y, I put what I know y is here. All right? Subtract 2x. 2x plus 5 equals 9. Subtract 5. X equals 2. Again, 2. If I plug it back in, where's x going to go? Right here. 4 times 2 is 8 plus 5, right? If I rewrote this whole thing, 4 times 2 is 8 plus 5 is 13. Y equals 13. And remember, I should have gone over this. That's how you write your answers. X goes first, Y goes second. You're going to get that mixed up if you do that. X goes first, Y goes second. Don't mess that up. On your answer key, that's what it's going to look like. All right, let's take a peek. Again, look at your answers, X and Y, X and Y. All right, let's do one more that looks like, let me see. I think everything else looks pretty clean. I'm just trying to make sure. This one, just remember, you're just going to be putting that guy in. Ooh, giving you a little help here, there, because it equals y. Let's do one that's an x equals. I think I put one here. Look at this guy. All of this equals x. All right? So let's do this last one real quick. So you'll have some extra space here. You can use this extra space for whatever, but I'm going to go ahead and put x equals, let me use the marker. X equals 4x plus, oh, not x, my bad. X equals 4y plus 1. And if I write this out, 2x plus, let's see, 2y equals 14. All right. We're going to plug this in where the x is. All right. This is going to go where the x is. So let's plug it in. All right. So now you have 8y plus 2 plus 2y equals 14. I screwed up here. I screwed up because I was making it really fast. Instead of this being 14, let's make this 12. All right, I noticed as I screwed up as I was doing it. Sorry, guys. If you guys did it and you messed up, no worries. It's okay. Y equals 1, plug it in. 4 times 1 plus 1 is going to be 5. So x equals 5. All right, sorry about that mistake. Okay, best of luck, guys. And remember, illuminate lockdown browser and show all of your work,